In this session, we are going to see about variable scope, the old variable, global object function, and NFV. My name is Anthony and I am from Loyola College. Okay, let's begin. Okay, variable scope. What is variable scope? JavaScript is a very function oriented language. It gives us a lot of freedom. A function can be created dynamically, passed as an argument to another function and called from a totally different place of a code later. We already know that a function can be accessed variables outside of it. Now let's expand our knowledge to include more complex scenarios. To work with JavaScript efficiently, one of the first things you need to know or understand is the concept of variable scope. The scope of a variable is controlled by the location of the variable declaration and divides the part of the program where the particular variable is accessible. Scope determines the accessibility of the variable. The accessibility means here visibility of the variable. In JavaScript, scopes are created by a code blocks, function, modules. While constant and let variables are scoped by code blocks, functions or modules, variables are scoped only by functions or modules. Scope can be nested inside an inner scope. You can access the variable of an outer scope also. There are two types of scope. There are local scope and global scope. JavaScript has functional scope. Each function creates a new scope. Scope determines the visibility of these variables. Variables defined inside a function are not accessible from outside of the function. So this is for the scope about. The local JavaScript variables are the variables declared within a JavaScript function become a local to the function. Local variables have the functional scope. They can be only accessed from within the function. Local scope is also called functional scope because local scope is created by functions in JavaScript. Variables in the local scope are only accessible within the function which they are defined. That is, they are bound to the respective functions, each having the different scopes. Any variable declared outside of a function belongs to the global scope and is therefore accessible from anywhere in your code. Each function has its own scope and any variable declared within that function only accessible from the function and any other nested functions. As I already told that we can use the global variable anywhere in the our code. So let us see the example. In the given example, variable car name is equal to Volvo is the global variable. In the given example, the variable car name becomes a global variable because it declared outside of any function. Here, my function modules user my function as my function is a global variable and can be accessed inside any function. The same way, my function username, my function car name displays current value of the car name variable. Changing value of global variable in any function will reflect throughout the program. As we already discussed about the variables, we can mention the variables in three declaration: let, constant, and variable. The variable declaration is similar to let. Most of the time, we can replace let by where or vice versa and expect things to work. But internally, where is a very different beast that originates from very old times. It is generally not used in modern script, but still lurks in the old ones. If you don't plan on meeting such scripts, you may never skip this variable or don't see it later. On the other hand, it is important to understand differences migrating old scripts from variable to let to avoid odd errors. Variable has no block scope. Variable declared within var are either function wide or global. They are visible throughout the blocks. Variable also tolerates redeclaration. If we declare the same variable with let twice in the same scope function, that becomes an error, but it's not in the case of variable. Variables can also be declared below their use. Variable declarations are processed when the function start or script starts for global. In other words, bar variables are defined from beginning of the function no matter where the definition is, assuming that definition is not in the nested function. People also call such behavior raising because all var are hoisted to the top of the function. So, if branch never execute but all that doesn't matter, the var inside it is processed in the beginning of the function, so at the moment the variable exists. As in the past there was only var and it has no block level visibility, programmers invented a way to emulate it. What they did was immediately invoked function expression. That is not something we should nowadays use. You can find them in old scripts. So global object. So what is global object? Global object provides variables and functions that are available anywhere. By default, those that are built into the language or the environment. In browser, it is named window. For Node.js, it is global. For other environment, it may have other name. Recently, global this was added to the languages as a standardized name for global object that should be supported across all environments. In some browsers, namely non-Chromium Edge, global this is not yet supported but can be easily polyfilled. We'll see what is polyfilled is. We'll use window here, assuming that our environment is a browser. If your script may run in any other environment, it is better to use global this instead. All properties of global object can be accessed directly. A global object is an object that always exists in the global scope. In JavaScript, there is always a global object defined. In a web browser, when a scripts created global variables, they are created as a members of the global object, but not in Node.js case. The global object interface depends on the execution content in which the script is running. For example, in a web browser, any code which that script doesn't specifically start up as a background task as a window as its global object. This is the vast majority of JavaScript code on the web. Code running in worker has a worker globe scope object as its global object. Script running under node.js have an object called a global as their global object. So this is what about global objects. So as we already know, a function in JavaScript is a value. Every value in JavaScript has a type. What type is a function? In JavaScript, functions are object. Functions are object in JavaScript. It is possible not only to call objects but to deal with them as objects, add or remove properties, pass by reference, and etc. etc. The name property function objects contain some usable properties such as name property. For instance, the function's name is accessible as the name property, but not in the functions. There is another built-in property length that returns the number of function parameters. This is called the length property. The length property is sometimes used for introspection in functions that operate on the other function. For instance, the ask function accepts a question to ask an arbitrary number of handler functions to call. Once a user provides an answer, the function calls the handlers. We can pass two kinds of handler: the zero argument function, which is only called when the user gives a positive answer; a function with arguments, which is called in either case and returns an answer. So what is NFE? NFE is defined as named function expression. A function expression can actually be seen quite often. A common pattern in web development is to for function definitions based on some kind of future test, allowing for best performance. Since forking usually happens in same scope, it is almost always necessary to use function expression. After all, as we know by now, function declaration should not be executed conditionally. So this is all about function object and in this session today we saw about variable scope, the old variable, global object, function object, and NFE. So this is all about today's topic. I'll see you in next section. Thank you.